Konnichiwa.
Alright, what's happening, fellas? It's your boy Hardcore, and we're back with more action Taimanin. We've got some exciting stuff today for sure. We have the tower today. We're going to be taking that on for sure. It's going to be quite an adventure, I'll say that much. Hopefully we don't get too many deaths at the same time. But hey, that's part of the fun, isn't it? Hi, Raptor. We've got a lot ahead of us today for sure. I've got some food cooking in the back, so I may have to like leave in a moment and go get it. Well, I've got to like, you know, put it back in the air fryer and then like let it finish up after a while. So that'll be interesting to do. We've got a deaths counter and we've got a lot of floors to go through. We're using only Maika today. Back at it again for sure there, Deus. We're going with the hard content for sure today because we want to push ourselves to the limit. Let's give Maika something nice. She needs to look good. We'll give her solid crystal and steel cannon right there, the Chrono special. The Ori Chrono cannon. Alright. We got those ready. It always sends us to the top floor. I don't know why. It just keeps resetting there. It's probably meant to be like your last completed floor. But before we get started, let me get my drink on. Alright. Hope my fan ain't too loud. I know I gotta have it on because it is too hot here sometimes. Get our drink on because we are in for a fucking night. I don't know. I need to check though if my thing is warmed up. I'm working on stuff all day, so hang on. Okay. It's in there. Now let's get started. Go back to basics, and we got floor 1 on the Earthbound. So we've got to start off with some fun music. Put on some Earthworm Jim. Let's bring the fucking heat. This is gonna be interesting to say the least. I should probably change costumes very often too. To start us off, we're using a blue build over here. It's made to have extremely high damage reduction. Because I was practicing a little bit earlier to make sure I had, you know, gear to take this on effectively. Because I took, you know, one of my weaker builds to like 450, because if it was able to accomplish it there, we would have a good day. And this wouldn't take 6 hours to do. You know what's amazing is we don't ever see these like big walkers again, like ever. Like they just stop appearing after this, like these early floors. Thankfully, Tempest doesn't move at all. So it's like, it's fantastic for it to just sit there and eat up a bunch of explosions. That's floor 1 done in record time, and as a matter of fact, it's not really though. If it was in record time, we would have probably cleared it with someone like Sakura, who's like the absolute best at speed clears. But we're here for Maika today. That's right, the big bazooka girl. Giving both barrels today with some nasty ass action. Gotta say, guys, Maika's probably one of my most favorite characters in the entire game. I'm so glad they added her. What a fun character. Like, she's one of those characters like you can feel yourself get in the groove and it feels like right. I think my whole journey, like learning how to efficiently and effectively play Maika, and then teaching you guys how to do it as well, probably started from when I heard someone say Maika was not very good. So I'm like, that's just wrong. That's completely wrong that Maika's not good. Maika's one of the she's like ranged Murasaki almost, without the healing. Oh, and of course, hello to you too, Postman. Thanks for coming by. Granted, these first few floors are relatively simple, but we still can't slack on them either, because these enemies have like they still have really high health, and actually do a ton of damage. I'm probably actually using the wrong supporters because I'm using a human supporter and I'm facing a lot of machine enemies. I mean, this is what, the 3rd floor, and I'm just now figuring that out. Excellent. It's getting groggy. Not too bad of a start, but let's actually pay attention to what floor we're going to do next. Yeah, it's machines. So let's put on an actual machine supporter. Also, I haven't leveled her up yet. Where is it? I know she's around here somewhere. Here she is, Tekken Kaharu. Miss Particulate Goods. Oh, you got 2 weeks off, so you can watch more stuff on YouTube. Ooh, that means you got plenty of time to go watch all my back episodes and reviews. Also, I got plenty of streams coming in the next 2 weeks, so hey, if you're in the mood, you can catch some other games and also some more Taimanin footage. Because I want to try to make this a, like, you know, a weekly sort of thing where I have like I pick a character and try to get as far as possible in the stream. Or complete the tower flat out with them. Because this is something I've been wanting to do for a while, is have something like this, where it's like a really consistent item that I can just do on just one day. And I love stuff like this. Because these early floors are like prime talking material, and then I have to go concentrate and get focused in on like the last floors. Come on, Maika. See, there it goes again. Like, I was probably not even more than 10 meters away from the guy, and the bullet misses. I did not expect the explosion radius to be that huge for incendiary rounds, because that, from what it looked like, that dog was not even close. We are fighting more machines. Well, I'm glad you liked them there, Postman. I do whatever I can to make them as best as possible. Since I put a lot of time into this, I want to share the knowledge I've gained with everyone else. It makes for a stronger, I want to say community? Not community. It makes for a stronger player base if they can be more knowledgeable and play better. Because you too can improve your game sense and problem solving, like by playing this as well. There's a lot to do in there for sure. That missed. Actually, both of those missed. See, all Maika has to do is just keep cycling her skills. It's like really, really easy. She's really good at this whole keep away situation. It's very nice. Alright, that's the 5th floor. We're doing a good job. We're on our way. Now what does the 6th floor have in store for us? Okay, they're humans. That means I can put back on Haruka. I mean, even in the review itself, like even in those, I still have lots to learn about like games like this, and also how to become better at least. I can get critical damage and this. I don't need the defense as much as I need damage up. On the road again. Gonna beat up some humans again. There we go, that's a lot better in terms of damage. Kaboom! Oh, perfect. See, look at that. It's like, even in blue, Maika can do pretty good things. It takes a lot of investment, though. Well, not so much investment. Like, these are just, like, simple supporters you can get very easily. I forget what I put on there. It's like Haruka, Lilim, and some other third thing. Either way, it's like, they're very simple supporters. Like, you can be this strong with Maika very easily. She's just using, like, the SR, the Chrono weapon. And thankfully, SR weapons are, like, super cheap to enchant, too. So it's perfect. Yeah, I'm just using, like, pure free-to-play supporters right there. It's like, there's Lilim, there's Reina, she was from the Christmas event. Haruka, of course, she's an SR that everybody can get. It's fantastic stuff. Like, damage blue for Maika is actually, you know, doable. As long as you don't use, Mato Flare. Because Mato Flare sucks. It really does. Because earlier I took it in practice, you know, to see, like, okay, maybe I could have been wrong or changed some things about it. No, it holds you in still so much. They didn't need to make, you know, make her sit there for the entire animation. You didn't have to sit there and not be able to cancel it. It is not worth it. Her animations are like super stiff though. The fact that you can't cancel out as like so much stuff is like really annoying. But I'm still able to do it anyways. It's not much of a stopping. It's got some real stopping power there for sure. I mean, this even offers a level of protection inside with attack down and defense up. Like, Maika truly has it all. Except for the fact she doesn't have any healing, so. Would I call her Ranged Murasaki? Ranged Murasaki is like not a very good comparison because they're like they're too different. This is the Earthworm Jim soundtrack. So it's this is like Banjo Race when you're fighting against like Bayou Billy or whatever his name is when you're doing the tunnel. Like Earthworm Jim is like a really varied soundtrack and I love it. It's really good. Maybe I need to find like a ticker to tell me like whatever song that's on right now, at least for me. It's a really short song, so it's like, you know, but it'll get in your head. Everybody loves a good fiddle. Cause it's like, what's the age-old adage? It's I love everything but rap and country. Okay, the moment someone breaks out the fiddle and starts, you know, like playing the hell out of that thing, you can't help but tap your foot and listen to that, you know, white boy music. It's fucking awesome. Ooh, wow, good shot. If you've never played Earthworm Jim, I would honestly suggest it. It's a very short game. It's tough. I'll say that much. But most of all, like it's got really tight gameplay. It's super fun. Like honestly, I can just sit there and like go play it on my own time or something like that, and just like relax for the afternoon. There are some very tense levels in the game, but it's just rote memorization at that point. Still really fun though. But most of all, what I end up remembering is like the soundtrack for the game, because it's like really good. Like the soundtrack for Earthworm Jim is like fantastic. The guy who makes the music, Tommy Tallarico, he's great. I think he's worked on other stuff before too, so he's fantastic. I do remember the cartoon Raptor. It's been a while since I've heard it. Yeah, heard it and seen of it as well. 100% true there, VT. Country's pretty mid, but it's like, as long as they don't start singing for me, well, I don't know. I do like country music a lot, but it's like, it's not something I'm going to go out of my way specifically to listen to. I'm much more of a rock person, but I do love me some good old-fashioned country ballads. I'm pretty varied on my music taste in the first place. Yeah, that's a good one. Let's open that can of worms. What music do you guys like? Because frankly, I'm very into game music because it's doesn't have vocals most of the time, so I can just listen to it behind myself and not have to like listen to have another voice in my head or something like that talking to me at the same time. Of course, I don't like slam lyrical music because it's it has lyrics. I just want to listen to more video game music since it doesn't have lyrics. It's very relaxing that way. It's good music to work to, you know. Demons. Okay. But when I want a real lyrical piece, I go listen myself to some country music because I do love some of that stuff a lot. Where's Furfur? She is like demon damage ups. Here she is. Yeah, you're a rock music type of guy there, Raptor. You have any favorite bands or anything like that? Yeah, classic rock type of guy. You're an indie rock, whatever. I don't know what you would call something like Animal Collective, because I really like that band. That's really nice. I love Animal Collective though. The whole group, they all make really good music. Oh, you like some Skillet over there, Raptor? They're pretty cool. I still remember this this one time I was at a wedding, and this guy, like, I think he probably requested they put some Skillet on there for the on the dance floor. So I was like, okay, what's going on here? That was because like me and my cousin, my sister, and like some of the other kids we met over there at the wedding, they're like, oh. We're all listening, we're like sitting there talking to each other, and we hear Skillet come on over the PA system, and we're like, what? So we're like walking around the whole pavilion area, and we come over to, the dance area, and there's this guy just like doing his Chunibiyu sort of moves over there on the dance floor, singing and dancing to Monster by Skillet. And I was like, wow, you go, dude. You were just, he was just cutting a rug, man. He could not be stopped. That's 411 done. When Quake 2 or Serious Sam gets going on, you get an urge to go kill something. There you go. That's how you know a soundtrack's good, when it starts getting you motivated, gets you fucking pumped for something. Did Trent Reznor work on like the first 2 Quake games? Because I knew he worked on 1, because that's why there's always like the 9 Inch Nails logo for all the nail gun boxes. Because man, Quake, that's a fucking soundtrack right there. The old 9 Inch Nails, get Trent Reznor on the case, and he'll make your game super duper atmospheric. Oh god. Yeah, man, this wedding kicked ass. It was pretty good. They got Skillet on the mic. They got everything in there. I'm like, holy fuck. It was insane. Sonic Mayhem did Quake 2 and 3. I never listened much to the Quake 2 and 3 OST. I always had the music off and I would listen to my own stuff in the background whenever I would play that. From what I remember though, Quake 3 is just like, it's specifically just multiplayer, isn't it? Because it's just called like Quake 3 Arena, compared to something like Quake 2, where it was just, you know, they were still like, they were doing stuff for story and thematics, but multiplayer was such a big sell, they just made one strictly multiplayer. When you play fucking Quake 3, it's like, it's great. Isn't there a Quake 4? I'm pretty sure there is, isn't it? Like, it came out for like the Xbox 360 or something like that. Or am I thinking of like Doom 3, where it came out for like Xbox and consoles and stuff, and it was kind of meh? Because from what I remember of Doom 3, for, you know, like Xbox and stuff like that, it was more like the game Fear. Have you guys ever played Fear before? It's a lot like that. It played more like a direct horror game, like a really shitty Resident Evil, like a really shitty Resident Evil 8 or Resident Evil 7. It's tough to call it shitty though, because it's like, it's still like playable. It's like solid stuff, but it's not like, you know, it did not live up to the. It did not live up to me in terms of playing like Doom 1 and 2. Floor 15, here we go. We got a big fat demon on our case. Eater Beast Lord. I heard of it, there's a ghost named Alma. Oh yeah, that's it, like in Fear, that's what I was thinking of. Oh, Alma, the little girl from Fear. I had to think about that for a second. Oh, you guys like Fear? Do you like Fear a lot? Because that's a game I would love to go play for you guys, because that's a fun experience. We'll go play it on like medium or like normal difficulty, so we can just get it through like in like 1 or 2 streams. And then when you play it on like normal or easy, you just put it allows you to have so much like slow motion time, and the enemies take like way more damage. So it allows you to be really reckless, and you get those fun clips everybody loves to see about Fear. Then you go play Fear on like maximum difficulty, and it's like, a little sus. Most of the time, older FPS games are pretty good, but of course they have their fair share of, you know, meh titles. Because quite honestly, I was like, you know, I do appreciate like. Here we'll get a little bit we'll get like contentious with my content. I was never really much of a big fan of the Doom games. I always much preferred the build engine games, especially like, you know, the big 3. You got Shadow Warrior, Duke, and Blood. I like Blood a lot. That was a really fun game for sure. That's fucking machines. And I picked a human supporter. God damn it. I needed Tekken Koharu for that. Oh well, this mission's easy enough to where I won't have to worry too hard. The damage just like fell through the fucking floor. Those are games I would honestly need to sit down and actually have some practice again, because I enjoy them, but I have not touched them in like multiple years. I gotta learn how to do like crouching and like avoiding hit scan cultists and memorize their locations again. At least for Blood. Yeah, those are really fun games. I don't know, I usually find there's like a lot of overlap between people who like Taimanins and people who like those older sort of games, because like this is a much older series, for sure. Because I remember like I think the first Taimanin game came out in like 2007 or 2008, so it's like perfect for like the people who are at least adults during that time, or in high school, or at least had a decent internet connection so they could download the actual like English translated version. Because I remember doing that like when I was in middle school, and that worked for me. Demons. There is one that deals like more damage to machines. Here she is. Dude, Blood is hardcore. It is brutal. Even on something like, oh, it uses terms of like for cooking, so it's like, I don't know, not freshly baked or like whatever the like the normal difficulty setting is, it's still tough. Because I won't lie, a lot of it, there's a level of skill and there's also a level of memorization inside. It's really the same with like any sort of game like that, but it's very impressive when you start moving around very quickly in like id engine and build engine games, because it's like it feels good. Shit feels really good in those sort of games. Because like I usually like the characters have in action time and have like the really big guns or have a lot of fun behind them in their move sets, because they're either very quick or have like do tons of damage. Maika does that a lot, because she has like, you know, fucking the cannon from Serious Sam. Like it shoots like insanely powerful cannonballs and all that sort of stuff. And it's like the Devastator from Duke Nukem. I mean, I sound like I play a lot of these games, but it's like I'm not very good at them. There are a lot of those games, like when I play them, they're usually me just sitting there like peeking around the corner. I'm like, okay, there's a guy. I'm gonna bait out these fuckers over here, or I'm gonna like plink away at them until I can like recover my health, or I have to reload all the time. It's like I make it through, but it takes a long time than it should. It is quite honestly a skill issue. But I'm sure everybody, when they're, you know, learning the game for the first time or really playing it, they face a lot of deaths. It's similar to people like when they go play the tower like this for the first time. They're just like, you know, oh man, this is really hard stuff. Like I can't just like, they don't die in 10 seconds anymore. I have to, you know, learn how to survive and do all that sort of stuff, and learn how their spawns are and how my skills should go together and my supporters and everything. It's like, frankly, you just deal more damage in these sort of games. But it's like there's still a level of planning you need to do. Like right there, that was like 100% fluid. I did it backwards. incendiary rounds, which broke his armor. Then I did a short hop to activate Pile Flare, which did it in a negative zone, and it hit it from the back. It's like really simple stuff. But the way I say it like that, it makes it sound a lot more complicated, and you can say that to your friends and be a big nerd. That's the best part. It's like, dude, I did a back hop with Maika to activate Pile Flare, and then I did that again to activate, so when his armor was totally broken, so I could activate Ruthless Explosion. If I could hopefully get a carpet bombing off on the first dodge, I could do something like crazy like that sort of thing. It's stuff like that. But more on old shooting games. If there's something that I learned to really appreciate when I play, you know, those shooter games, is that if it's anything that's not like a multiplayer setting, the shotgun is almost always going to be like your workhorse sort of item. If the shotgun sucks, it's not going to be a good game, because it's usually your it's your only close range contingency in most cases. The shotgun is that will not hurt you if you fire it within probably about, I'd say 5 or 6 feet. Because if you shoot a rocket, you can shoot a rocket launcher close to you, but you eat like 70 or 80% of your health off, but you probably killed the enemy in front of you or did severe damage. It's a matter of like being careful and also knowing what the hell you're supposed to do. But if the shotgun sucks, you might as well just skip the title and uninstall the game. Though I usually kind of give a pass to some if like there's an upgrade system to the shotgun or whatever, or to the weapons in the game. It's like, okay, I'll wait a minute to see if I can get some, you know, like buffs or what's that called? Buffs or upgrades to the shotgun or any other gun really to see how much it changes. That's how much it changed it for me for BioShock. Because I was sitting there like, this game's kind of meh. It's kind of just boring at first, but then I started getting some upgrades, and I'm actually killing the splicers and other enemies much more quickly and efficiently, and I feel like it feels good. It feels good to move around there. No, it doesn't feel good to move around. It feels good to use the powers. That's what I mean. Do you guys have anything like that? Do you have any games that you have just, you know, dropped because something didn't feel good or you didn't like about it? I'm sure we've all been there at some point. These are humans. I need to change that. Oh man, there's the funny dog with the I need to look at that picture closely. It is the fun dog with a frisbee in its mouth, and then there's like Mega Thighs Noah. I'm like, yeah, the game's got its priorities straight. Cute puppies and thick girls. There we go. What cultured devs? They're so smart and caring about the fan base that they put in Noah's house her biggest, fattest thighs artwork. My jaw. Deus Ex Invisible War was sure a disappointment. Oh, I don't doubt it. I mean, it's not very good. I'd have to actually sit down one day and complete Deus Ex. I was really not in the right mindset to sit down and play a game on that level of scale such as that. But it's I may have to give it another try one day. Wow, that completely missed. See, there you go. That once again, Pile Flare being an absolute shit and just totally whiffing. When that explosion should be, make it fucking happen. Darn it, the explosion wasn't big enough there. Oh, they weren't inside for it. God, I love Ruthless Explosion so much. It's like the perfect setup skill for sure. Because all you have to do is just dodge twice with her and she just like clears out the everything in front of her. Because these enemies are so stupid, they keep running directly towards her location. And that allows her just to do crazy shit like that. Witcher 3 on your end. You started it twice there, Kitsune, and you still couldn't get into it. I get it. I have tried The Witcher before, and I was like, oh my god, I can't do this. This is like, I'm so bored. This does not feel good. That's why I don't really like buying too many new games, because sometimes I can tell immediately they're not going to interest me. And I just don't even want to bother with it. Because if I don't like it and I drop the game, it's a very expensive drop, you know? Like, oh man, I'm gonna buy something like a Sea of Thieves or whatever because I love pirates. Oh no, it's like $60 and it's something I don't like. Oh wow, that's money wasted for sure. It's like that. You have to be careful on that sort of thing. I can't think of a game that I just straight up immediately dropped. Like, I played it one time and I was done. No, I can't think of anything right off the top of my head that I just specifically said, I'm done, I don't want to play that anymore. Yeah, I don't know. But I'm sure you guys have plenty of those experiences. However perilous or expensive they may be. You guys have any buyer's remorse experiences though, like that? That Sea of Thieves thing has got me going for sure. Because I'm thinking like, have you ever bought anything that specifically made you feel like, wow, I just literally wasted money on something I thought was going to work for me? Because we've all been there. Because a small example for me would be like, I bought these caramel flavored it's like, it was some sort of caramel flavored toaster strudels years and years ago, and like I had one of them and like they were a new flavor and I thought like, oh man, this is gonna be great. And like I had a new flavor and it's like, this is, and I put the caramel on there and like, this is horrible. And it was like blueberry caramel or whatever. Is the worst combination I've ever had. Oh, it was so terrible. And I legitimately felt bad because like I ate one and now there's like 5 of these assholes left and nobody's gonna want to eat them. That was a buyer's remorse situation right there. It's like terrible. Steam Early Access titles are another case of, you know, am I going to get buyer's remorse or am I going to buy something good? Which is why I generally try to stay away from like a lot of those things. And the thing is too, you can't even go, you know, yo-ho-ho on the high seas and try to pick up those titles because nobody wants to buy them either or rip them from something else. Because the game because either the game sucks or it's good enough that people want to pirate it. That's 25 floors. Doing a good job. Next up, we're gonna switch it up. We're gonna switch it up and go to red for 26 to 50. That's going to be a real adventure because we're going to get to 50 and it's going to be like really rough. So let's see. We're going to... What is the enemy we're facing? Demons. Hello, Darth Neo. How you doing? We're just reached floor 25 with Maika. She's doing a pretty good job so far. We're going to do the build switch from 25 to 50, which is red. So we need cooldown on supporter skills. No, I want critical damage. I want critical damage. And I want... Does she deal debuffs? Yeah, she has one. Laura, you must help me. Oh, perfect. There's Granny Province. Yeah, there you go. Use Granny Province. I think she's what, +4? It's fine. Now we can actually put on some things that work. But first, before I go into there, let's change your costume. We got Idol Maika right there. Probably my proudest moment right there in dying, because it's a solid gold Maika and she has so many gold guns. It's like perfect. Let's see. We need this. We're buying this. We're buying the professionally fat tits Maika. The diamond titty. What are we gonna put for this? Oh, Bloom Padma, that's perfect. Alright, we'll leave that there. I need to go get my food out of the air fryer. Oh, hello there, Masher. And just like the Ingrid Bunny suit in RPGX, we sadly don't have it yet. But we got something like Maika's fat ass here to hold us over. And you have a beautiful day too there, SM. You have a beautiful day. But let's get right back into it. We have Maika over here dressed to kill. She's got the strap. She's loaded up. Let's go. 25 to 50. It's going to be an interesting run for sure.
Osha! Kamimura Maika no teban da!
Oh, there we go. I had to change some things. Because I wanted to keep the blue build up to level 25 for some special reasons. Good old death from above doing 127,000 damage in one attempt. We're making good time and good progress with this for sure. Do you guys have Maika? Have you attempted to play her before on, like, you know, demons? Have you guys attempted to play Miss Maika before? You know, with like trying her out in the skill training area, or in the characters tab? I think they have the ability to try her out in there, from what I remember. No, that's right. I forgot about that. Whoops. No, we haven't talked about the poll. That's because I forgot about it. Well, guys, what did you think about Miss Anroj Vajra winning the poll? Because, frankly, I did not expect that. I'm legitimately serious when I say I did not expect that Anroj is gonna win. I thought Future Yuki was going to take it more than anyone else, and I was almost not wrong because she was second place. Well, they're 10 and 9. You got a friend of yours picked up. What's her face? Maika. I hope you have a good time with Maika. Maybe you should recommend my video to them so they can learn how to play Maika the best they can be at the best possible level. That's what Miss Maika's all about, being a cheap, efficient, and an absolute goddamn powerhouse. I have 0 damage reduction, so getting hurt so much is amazing. Look at that, even just from these like small enemies, it takes so much gunfire because she has to sit there. Absolutely useless tentacles. You're expecting that. Anroj, Clone Yuki, and Aina. Aina getting third is very nice. I like that a lot. But I'm not too keen on the fact that, you know, Yukikaze got up so high. I don't want her there. I don't want her in the game, damn it. Oh no, Bun, you have died. I blew her up. But that is the power of the OVAs, I guess. Anroj having her own entire VN to herself, and an entire 4-part OVA, yeah. So she she's living the high life that most little characters can't even get in the first place. But that will probably be what, her 4th or 5th game she's been crossed over in or mentioned somewhat or something like that. Anroj gets around in the best way possible. Oh, but yes, Jose, I wish her Taimanin art was actually, you know, worked correctly, because it fucking sucks. It really does. Yeah, Clone Asagi getting up that high was like a total surprise to me. I mean, I was like, I voted for Clone Asagi because I wanted to see another Asagi in the game. But it's like, her getting 5th was like, wow. There's some long time players who voted in this thing. Especially the Anrose Club for sure. You expected her, Fuchiyuki second, and Clone Asagi to get top spots. Aina getting 3rd was very much a surprise. I'm glad I got a whole bunch of girls that I like up in the top 5, and especially in the top 10. Like, yeah, I think I had pretty much like 9 whole spots right there of characters I truly enjoy making it in there. Oh yeah, Reiko making it higher than Hebiko, Lina, and Shisui. It's like, holy shit. That food of magic over there, guys. Jesus. Surpassing Hebiko, Lina, Shisui. Shisui of all people too. It's like, my goodness. I was very surprised that Shisui of all people made it into the top 10. Because if you didn't play like, you know, RPGX or Taba, you would like have no idea who she is. And even then, to get Shisui in Action Taimanin, she's like an extremely limited unit and extremely expensive to get. So it's like, man, you guys breaking top 10 with you, Shisui? Good job. Well, 10 of 9. I could go on for about another 10 minutes about why her Taimanin art is bad. Well, I'll keep it a little brief. Her Taimanin art is split up into 2 things. The gold Taimanin art, which requires just 3 supporters equipped. That's the only thing that just enables her to charge her basic attack for 3 levels. And it's super slow. It only gives it only gives like defense up and particle charge up. And it is legitimately not worth it. And then you have the second part of it, which is I think not pyro, it's like blooming embers or something like that. What is it called? It's pyro, you just sit there and hold the button and make a charge and pray to God it crits. And then you have Crimson Lotus, which does not have super armor like Taimanin art Pyro does, but this just as a follow-up attack to her basic attack level of charge. It's like these 2 are not good. They're like legit. It's so bad. Like, why? Why would you do that, Gremory? I need machines. I'm doing a pretty good job anyways, so. Oh, there we go. Let's just use Stella. Stella, our girl. That is sad. No original AT original made it into the top 10. I would love to see Noah get up to, you know, top 10 or anything like that. Emily didn't make it. Emily didn't make it for sure. Noah didn't stand a chance. That's for sure. And Sue for sure did not make it at all. So it's a very unfortunate situation for our AT original girls, and it's not looking good for future inclusions. The JP side is far bigger than us. RPG's got over 1.7 million players, so if JP finds someone they like, and it's probably pretty meta too, they probably made them win with votes. A similar situation to Miss Kiara. Also, someone called me out one time for saying Kiara instead of Kiara. I'm like, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying Kirara because it's Kiara. It's the same similar situation to me as like Aurora, the green supporter we just got from the the one that has the 30% critical rate up. That's a mistranslation. That's supposed to say Laura. That is 100% Laura, but they don't have the letter L in their language, so they just translate it to Laura. That's a little rant right there about that. I call it Laura to the end of my days. Oh, Emily and Noah are not on the pole. Oh, whoopsie doodles for me. I just made a nice, good error on my part. Floor 33, we're approaching critical mass against the wonderful asshole that is Mr. Tempest. So guys, out of the poll, who did you guys expect to, you know, make top 5? Because I'm sure there were some upsets on who you guys wanted to get in, and obviously who got in and who didn't get in. I'm curious about what you guys on that sort of thing. But 10 of 9, there are new swimsuit outfits coming. I'm pretty sure there is. But they're mostly going to repeat the other ones that didn't get, you couldn't get last year. Well, that you could get last year. So if you missed it last year when you weren't playing or just missed your chance, and now's the time. This bun, my god, so resilient. Also, Maika's critical rate in action. I don't have anything stacked in red to make her crit more. I probably could have used my skills, but that's not worth it. Oops, that's the wrong way, Maika. Oh my god. No, Bun, you don't need to be so suicidal. There's hope. You voted for Lena, but you weren't expecting too much. Oh, you expected Spica. And you expected the top 5 except Clone Asagi. So, hey, there you go. Asagi gamers, we caused an upset. Does that cause damage to other enemies? Because I was nowhere near hitting that other worm. Huh. Cool. The swimsuits will arrive in the other week. They sure will. Just give it some time. Was Spica even on the poll this time? I'm pretty sure she wasn't. You know, you would think characters like super meta as Spica would be, you know, like someone like an RPGX, where like they're also meta and people actually like them a lot. So it's that helps too. Oh god, Chris Matan. Oh fuck, you scared me. Jesus Christ, Chris Matan, you scared the hell out of me. Oh yes, oh that's good. That is delicious mac and cheese. Demons and machines. Oh, there you are. Tempest 2.0. We've done it, guys. We've made it back to floor 35. Let's beat the hell out of him and see if we actually don't die on this one because of Maika's death from above attack. Sakura and Kurenai getting swimsuits? Yeah, I think I heard that the other day. a little bit more of my mac and cheese because this is delicious. She wasn't. The ones that were in were Kasumi Gokurika, Fuyumi, Nodoka, Tatsumi, Suzuka, and Makama Araru. So, we didn't get exactly everybody. Originals once again ignored in favor of something like, you know, the classic characters. I mean, come on, Grammar, if you want to build a legacy collection of characters like people have with, you know, they love Atabi characters, they love RPGX characters, you have to make characters in the first place. Oh, that was loud. But if we look at that, guys, we actually bypassed the electric field phase, which is great. Well, speaking of lists, you know, and polls, if you guys could choose, who are your choices for like a top 10 to get added into the game? Because in my case, it would be all like pretty much AT originals. I like most of them, and also. Because I always have this thing about me where it's like, go, 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 go on. Okay. Because I always have this thing where I think like, you know, characters that get introduced in Taba and RPGX, they had to be introduced at one point. They had to start off as a they started off as a literal who, just like any character really, just like Arasagi, Yukikaze, Sakura, Rinko, they all started off as literal who's. They took a risk and they gambled. That's why I like to see them do more with the AT originals. I would love to see them like gamble on them more and make them much more likable. They don't even have any. Lilith does not have merchandise for Sue, Emily, or Noah. That's very sad because I would love to see, of course, the official Emily Simmons Dakimakura and the Sue, you know, hoo-ha hole. That would be a system seller for sure. Because there's at least for like my top picks for getting in would be like Maika's sister, the Phoenix girl we learned from the other event, she's that blue supporter, the Hammer girl we just met, Hikage as well, those are nice additions I like to see. Kanazuki Sora, get her in there. Oh, it took a long time to spawn in. But of course, I do have my own choice of, like, you know, non-AT originals. Mirabelle Bell for sure would be one I would want in there as well, alongside the other originals. Need some I don't know how you pronounce this artist's name. It's like O-B-U-I, Obui or something like that. I would love another Obui character inside the game. We need more Sion characters. The guy who draws Maika. They do it. That guy does a good job because that man Maika is like fucking huge. If you guys ever play Prison Academia, the ladies in there, that they would be perfect for like this game.
上村舞香の出番だ
I got macaroni. Aki and you're feeling like Ataru of himself, Edwin, now, Kuro, Murasaki, Murasaki is the evil version. Mirabelle, Brunhilde, the Masked Taimanin, oh yeah, sooner or later we're gonna have, what's her face? Miss Masked Taimanin appear in the game, the original Oboro. I would love to see her make it into the game because like she looks pretty cool. See, there we go. Oboi made Sheikah as well, along with Mirabelle. So it's like, fantastic. That much closer to getting Mirabelle inside the game. Come on now. I do love Kengoku Academia. I actually sat there and I played the machine translation version of that, like when I think shortly after it released, and I loved it. It was fantastic. Everybody go play Kengoku Academy. Really good. Oh boy, made Brunhilde too. Excuse me. Holy shit. Fucking teleportation, Jesus. So there we go. We got a lot of potential for another Obui characters to get in. Like the blonde lady from Kengoku Academy, she's pretty good. She has probably some of my favorite and least favorite scenes in the game, so she's a nice combination of really gross and really cool. It's like, I don't want an Obi character. I want an Obi character. I don't want Shikanosuke. That's like the opposite of what I want. It is odd that he's never drawn a femboy before, and then before Sheikah and ever since. If Oboi keeps doing like, they probably have like it's contractually obligated for that sort of thing. They wanted to see him do that. It's like a contractual sort of thing. Because if you ever see Oboi's regular art, it's a bunch of, it's like fudas or gigantic titted women. It's always women, never males unless they are doing the fucking. It's like very, very rare. So it probably feels like it was a commissioned piece or was part of the contract to do something. Yes, Nagisa, Shiota, that is perfect. Let's get Sonoko added into the game. Let's meme her into here, guys. If they have another spot open on the poll, let's get a good old Super Sonoko in there. She's super duper. She was already in RPGX. Why not just get her in here? It's actually even better for her franchise. But that guy just falls down. Like, he's just like, I'm fucking done. I can't handle this. Speaking of artists, do you guys have any other, favorite artists outside of the Taimanin franchise? I'm a little bit more careful now because these enemies are gonna be tough. Hello, Jeff. How are you? It's funny because Sheik is probably always most popular characters in the top 10, beating Heaviko in the list of all people. Isn't that crazy though? Just like of all things to have won, it's like the little trap boy. I guess they like their otonokos or something like that, or whatever the term is. Those sort of characters, the male presenting females. Oh god, these rabbits are so bulky. What is their deal? Oh, you Darth Neo. I should have figured that one. Good old fucking Mogudan over there. Miss Big Tits Super Duper Thick Ray. Good old Butcher you drawing the best, and the professional shithole remodeler, of course. All the Azure Lane artists. You know, I never looked much into the Azure Lane franchise. It just never really appealed to me. I'm gonna be that guy. I was more of a Cancol type of player than an Azure Lane player. I'm about the boat theming, and I love nautical faring. So and there's a lot of good theming inside Cancol. But you guys are always like absolute, like you guys all know the names of the artists. I'm over here struggling, like, unless I have actually sat down and memorized their name, I'm not gonna remember. It's like Mogudan, I know who that is. I'll remember that. But some of these other artists, like Inubashi, I remember that guy. Yes, he worked on a little for VM. There is a lot of overlap with my audience and loving blonde women. It really is. It's insane. Like, I bet I'll do the big time battle with Kiara, and that'll be like my best stream ever because we put on the hot blonde woman. But here we are, 45 to 50. It's time for an ass whooping. Did Inubashi do the art for oh god, it's another one of the early Lilith titles that had like not Space Pirate Sarah. That's like a whole different thing actually. Oh, Mr. Homer, Fool's Gold. Oh, the Fool's Gold group. Hell fucking yes, that's a good artist. I love the way they do their shading and designs. That's good stuff. Who was that person again? Inubashi. Did Inubashi do the art for Captive Market? Because I'm pretty sure I've heard that name before, and for the art for that stuff. Also, Captive Market, everybody, go play that if you really enjoy the hardcore BDSM and rape aspect. That's a fucking game. It just sounds so weird advocating for like the destruction of like people like that and just say like it's got good rape in it. It's a selling point. Hello, cow. Goodbye, cow. Who's the artist who draws Taimanin enemies? It's usually like the artist for like the whatever the VN is, or whatever the whatever content is being put out. They usually draw the enemies as well. Like they'll draw the males and they'll draw the enemies as well. Because like there's like the Kagami's drawn enemies, Aoi Nagisa's drawn enemies, Siana's drawn enemies. It's like it's variable. Do you mean for something like Action Taimanin? In terms of that, it's probably some like Korean studio that does it. It's probably like an in-house artist from Gremory. Okay, here we go. We're on like the shitter floors now. Things stop being. I can sit down and really talk a lot. I have to concentrate more. These floors start getting unfair. Also, who wouldn't love Cal as a playable character? He's like so perfectly stupid, like in terms of like a joke character. I would love to see him be like a 100% joke character, but he's like totally busted. Like man's out there absolutely fucking cracked. We gotta let the intro play for Astra because we like her a lot. Okay, honey, good job. Damn it, I almost one-shotted Noah. There we go, she just flat out disappears. Teleports behind that Astaroth. A 111. Wouldn't that be absolutely crazy if Cal got in? I'd love that. That would be like it's like, oh wow, Anne Rose won the poll. Oh man, that means, oh, and also like, Clone Yukikaze, she got second place. It's like, oh man, guys, they're next. And it's like, nah, son. Cal won. Upset of the century. Oh, I felt that. Oh, pop fucking shoulder. Alright, here we go. Kurenai's floor. The only time we ever face her in the tower. And she's still nightmarishly hard. $417,000, it's not bad. There she is. There she is, guys. She brought her friends, too. She brought the whole crew. She's the 5th member of the Taimanin crew. She's bigger and faster and stronger, too. If she stabs ya, it's gonna hurt. Kurenai. Oh, no. Knocked her down. Thank God she has to run. Look, I'm you, but stronger. Take that, Maika. Oh god. That actually went really well. I've actually died on this a couple of times in practice because Kurenai will... If Kurenai catches you, like, she is so strong. God, she just tears the head off, tears your head right off. 48's not too bad. Oh yeah, it's the floor 48 club, which is actually not too bad. It would make a very nice out of season April Fool's joke, and it definitely would be fun to see. Because man, he's like, all right, you guys did a good job. There he is. There's your playable male. Shikanosuke, who? Now you got Cow, son. Say moo. And not the Ring Cow RPGX outfit. We got this big meaty bull over here. Thank you, Oboro. Thank you for that wonderful intro. Did you see that? Oh my god. Fucking snake lady out there just did a whole ass body slam on me. I died. Holy shit, there she goes. Amazing. Ingrid, you broke through and gave us the first death. Congratulations. Now that's what I'm talking about. Bring in the goddamn heat. Okay, it did update. That snake lady body slam absolutely just reamed me. Because I was sitting there like wondering, oh my god, she actually does a body slam maneuver. That's so cool. And then I get fucking clotheslined by Ingrid. I'm like, holy shit. Ingrid, you're cool, but then like, you tag team over there with Miss Snake Lady. I'm like, man. Guys, how can Ingrid get any cooler than that? Oh. Activate Ruthless. She's gonna do it. There it is. I saw it. Major, I'm burning up. Oh, perfect. 6,000 damage. Jesus. Oh my god. 6,000 damage criticals off of a single knife hand chop. My goodness. Snake Lady, she knows how to rule the ring. Oh my god. Fucking awesome. Guys, if there's ever been any sentiment about, you know, hoping that a wrestler character would get in, like, there you go. Body slam attack, knife hand chop, just thinking all over that sort of thing. I'm like, that was awesome. That fucking rocked. We need a grappler character so bad. The arena rock paper system and how it makes sense. It does. It works out pretty well. It actually gives the characters who traditionally aren't very strong a chance against very strong enemies. It's what they should be able to do more often. instead of just having to sit there and wonder if they can actually hurt anything in the first place. Like, what is Noah strong to? I think she's actually strong against Emily. Like, she's the only thing that can actually compare against an Emily. And my man's out here just like, okay, I got one slot filled up with Emily in the arena, and then the two are flex picks. You got your Murasakis, your Asagis, all that sort of stuff. And now we get to a really shitty floor. I'm probably gonna die. It's the wall. Oh god. No! It's coming. I can feel it. There it is. Fucking knew it. As soon as I got hit by Yukikaze's slow, it's like, it's fucking over. Because Maika's dodge recovery is so much. It's like, screwed from minute one. Damn it. Sue, Emily, and No were the first AT originals, so they're all strong or weak against each other. The originals have to stick together. God, that sucked. Because the damage is there, we're dealing it pretty well. But it's like, man, my dodging was not on point at that exact moment, and I got hit by the slow. We're almost to 50. Ikumasu. Literally lost in the sauce, and oh my god, damn it, Brinko. Literally sniped out of the fucking sky. I saw that thing coming, and it's like, fucking hell. Oh my god, that's 3. That's 3 from, that's just 2 from this floor alone. We can't have Ruthless behind us. We need to have something behind us to get it out of there. Jesus. Because Ruthless is nice, but it's, the fact I had to hold still there and I can't double dash away is very painful. I need more range. No, it's another held skill. Pile flare. There's not a lot, actually. Because Ruthless is so good, but I can't get away. No, that's not going to work because that does no damage at all. We got explosive? We can do that. Give that a try. See, look at that. It goes all the way up to 75. I got to go back down to 49. Tokiko, Shizuru, and Rin are Gosha teachers, so they have a, so they're all weak or strong against each other. I guess they really like it when they have odd numbers or multiples of 3. Because good old Miss Shiranui does not have a problem with this level at all. Yo, what's happening there, Narco? You want some tips to get OP? Okay, well, here's a little joke post. Go spend a shitload of money on characters and weapons and drawing the gacha. But here's a real answer. Learn how the character works. Go farm stuff from the arena Go farm arena tokens, get the 50,000 tokens so you can get yourself a 5/5 arena weapon. It's a free UR. Play the supports, play the events to get free supports. It's really important. Don't miss your chance on that sort of thing. And remember to upgrade your stuff, and also pay attention to your sets in terms of skills. And read your supporters too. Those are some little quick tips, little corn chip tips for you to get OP, I guess. There we go, this is perfect. Sharia, our girl coming at us with a snare and a bleed effect. Oh yeah, that's good. Let's see, let's try that. All right. Yeah, from what I remember, Murasaki is a teacher at Gosha, isn't she? She does that stuff now. She's got her whole teacher outfit and everything, and actually has a class she teaches to the younger kids. God, that's good job, Sharia. That was good. All right, there we go. Now it's me doing a lot of waiting. No fucking shit. Fuck you, Rinko. God damn it. That was so close too. Well, that's 4. God, it was ready too. Well, that sucks. So that's 4. I probably should have gotten away instead of using carpet bombing. Not carpet bombing, but death from above. Because my ult was ready and that probably would have killed them. I can't even really use pile flare because like the cooldown, not cooldown animation, but the ending animation is so long. She can't make it out in time. Like on these mooks though, it's fine. Big Mama just got up. He woke up Mom, everybody. Thankfully, carpet bombing is doing a very good job. Stuck in the corner again. One, perfect. Go, baby, go. That's all I needed. Because the rest can be solved with the supporter. Who lived? They all lived. Go, 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 Maika, go. Woo! We did it. Oh, God. See, there we go. All it took was a little bit of waiting. Oh, my God. It's not even floor 50s that bad. Renko and Shiranui and Yukikaze, God, they're like the perfect storm of absolute bullshit. Oh my God. Whew. It got me scared when I saw them all still standing after the ult. That means the ult didn't crit. Oh my God, that's scary. The only ones who don't follow that system are Astaroth and Maika. Both fire users. I mean, fire beats fire, right? Well, no, you fight fire with fire. Oh, I just remembered. I forgot to change my skills. Well, we're not there. We're not done yet. We're only on 50. I want the, what's that supporter? Oh, not supporter. I want, explosive rounds. I probably could have used Ruthless there. I probably could have just used Death from Above and Carpet Bombing and Pile Flare and just kept all those. Because it's like, man, Maika just needs like 3 skills. Maika doesn't even need 3 skills. She needs like just 2 skills and that's it. She just needs her main color, like triple skill. No, she just needs like Ruthless and the ability to dodge. Get from above and like, you know, Pile Flare and all that. You're just situational. But there you go. You know, good old free-to-play supporters coming in clutch with that sexy snare. 10 seconds. That's 10 whole seconds of holding those dangerous people at bay. God, that was so scary. Asagi, you need to move your mouth. We use words. Oh, see that one. That one's way better than 49. Thankfully, they all stayed together, like right there. Oh my God, fantastic! I didn't have to sit there and like account for my particles or anything like that. Like, oh no, we won fair and square. But now we have to change our build and also change our clothes. Well, now we're on to 50 to 75, where everything gets really, really annoying. Skills do less damage. If you're a specific race, you do less damage. It's like, it's professional racism out here. Still doable, though. We'll use that. Actually, no. Lapis Prism, it just feels too floaty. I want to do this. Because her arena weapons look really cool. Big old demon cannons. But of course, we're going to change our characters. Not characters, we're going to change our supporter setup. What do we want? Well, we're using green because it's the last floor. Last set of floors, at least. And Laura. Hinata etched Choji. It's like, man, at least Choji's getting some. Like, don't be knocking Choji. He's a good boy. Area burst. Okay. 460 is gonna suck some real dick, I can tell. But it's doable.
Osha! Kamimura Maika no teban da!
Good ass mac and cheese. Choji is a big fat guy. He's like, you know, the friend of, like, you know, all the other people in, like, the Naruto area. He's part of the original, like, probably 10 characters that we learn about in the original series. But he's always just been a real big fat guy. That's like his character trait. He's jolly fat man. But who can get serious when he needs to. And of course, you know, when Masher says it all right there. It's Hinata x Choji. So it's, you know, everybody wants to Mr. Netarase do all the Netarase for Hinata. Yeah. You can figure it out from there. No, it's not Rase, it's Rare. That one then. Get him, Maika. Get him. Every hit a critical. Oh, thank God. Okay. And Choji was turned into an ugly bastard. Choji does deserve better. He really does. It's like, don't do that. Don't make him like, make Choji Choji. Don't make him like something he's not. Yeah, the various adult arts of of the girls from that show, like, obviously they have some real staying power because people are still making art for Tsunade, Sakura, Ino, and of course, what's her name again? Hinata. Yeah, they make art for Hinata and all those people. I didn't change her costume. I was so concerned about changing the weapon. I had watched Naruto when I was a younger child, but it was like I never kept up with it after, like, the Great War arc or something. I don't know. I forget. I don't even know what the hell those arcs were called back then. I just knew the theme song changed, and that means the story changed too. We'll use Flame Gyaru. Of course, we gotta. I'll use the classic version. Ah, it's sent me all the way up there. 52, we just did that. It was I clicked on that, it was a red orb, so we needed 54. It was like, I don't know about you guys, but I was never much of a Hinata fan. Because it's like, man, I've never thought to myself, damn, Hinata, you looking fine. No. Hinata is like pretty meh. She's I mean, they have Tsunade in that show, who's like miles better and actually miles more competent than Hinata. So get yourself a better girl and go simp for what's her face, Tsunade. Cyber Unique's a good artist, makes Hinata sexy as fuck. That's okay, that's pretty good, but I wonder, like, if I look this up, is this gonna be like a Metal Owl situation where it's like, oh wow, it's like that, oh, they draw Hinata art, I gotta see this. Oh no, it's like the nastiest, grossest shit you've ever seen. It's like, holy shit, stop. Stop this madness. It's gross. Celebration of need toilet bowl cleaner for my eyes. Aren't there some Moguden Hinatas though? I'm pretty sure there are. Cause that's like putting a works bomb in my pants. Like holy shit, like fucking woo dad gaming right there. Look, it's Mary. She made it on the pole. Didn't she make it on the pole? I was pretty sure she did. Oh, there are 2 bosses in this mission. But Tsunade's like 80 Lamau. It's like, yeah. It's like, I don't care that she's 80. She's like, that's 80. It's like, what's that phrase? The older the berry, the sweeter the juice, man. It's like, would you say no to some Tsunade if she's like, dude, I'm presenting, I'm asking, it's like, I'm ready to throw down, bitch. It's like, okay, I'm gonna say no to you, Tsunade, because you're 80 years old. You're gonna break a hip if I go at it with you. It's like, go fuck yourself. You are not saying no to that. Yuri's intro is awesome. It's really cool. It's really like dynamic, and yet they don't do anything with Mary. Like why? Why limit yourself like that? Oh, these are this floors where it's like it's where the floors suck and you do a lot less damage for some reason. Long way, girl. I can't believe she actually missed with Rakusenka right there. I was like, I was actually glad she missed because that was probably almost would have killed me. Next is Rinko, I think. Yep, it's Rinko. What if you run out of chakra in a true self? What if I run out of chakra? Bro, you gotta be concerned if she runs out of chakra. That's what she's using to hold that form. They were running a self-help healing class. It's like, bro, I gotta meditate my chakras by like, I gotta refill my chakras by, you know, Kumin to some Tsunade art. The Mizukage during Tsunade's time was hot too. See, Jeff, that's some like real deep cuts there that I don't know. I'm glad you mentioned that because I'll probably have to go look that up later because got me confuzzled. Come on. Come on. Come on. Do it, Rinko. There you go. Good job, Maika. You defeated Rinko. That's what I meant. Tsunade will break your fucking hips. That's right. She's a tough-ass woman. She's like, I'm 80 years old, but I ain't gonna throw out a hip banging you. It's like, that's great. Next is Sakura. There were a lot of Tsunade dojins back then, but I don't know why you stuck with Hinata of all people. Probably the eyes. I don't know, it probably was the eyes. She got them big anime pupils compared to like the rest of the cast where they like, or they look like regular human eyes. Because I remember when I was younger, I'd never see any art of, what's her face? I'd never see anything for Hinata. Like, nobody cared. Then when she gets the glow up in fucking Shippuden, or whatever it's called, where she gets really hot for some reason, and it's like, okay, there you go. It's like, we're pushing the limits here. So I'm like, okay, more power to you. Just don't stop giving me Tsunade art. Oh, huh. They're just enemies. I thought this one was Sakura. This one is probably Sakura. There she is. 40% less damage.
Osha! Kamimura Maika no teban da!
You tend to like characters based on their eyes, such as Sue. That's a pretty good way of looking at it, actually. Yeah, that's a pretty good way of looking at it for sure. You see it through their eyes. It's like the good old Kagami eyes for sure, where they're always got that serious glare on every one of that guy's characters. They look fantastic. Probably one of the biggest sells for his characters. It's all in the eyes. They got the coldest stare, and they love getting busted. And also, Hinata had one big old plot behind her. Yeah, she's got some real plot devices in her for sure. Take that, Sakura. Alright. 59. 60 is probably going to be another test of my patience. I need to make sure. Does green have any snares? Yeah, Hanabi is her name. That's it. That's exactly it there, Darth Neo. It's like, yeah. It's like when you're a kid and talking about Naruto, you always talk about the Naruto-Sasuke dynamic and all the guys fighting. Then when you get older, it's like, oh yeah, Sakura, she's hot. Oh shit. Sakura, you're hot. Tsunade, whoa damn. It's like, sheesh, she's fucking sexy. Looking good. Alright, I need to think of some things that are gonna keep those girls away from me. Naruto's got all the sexy ladies. Blame it on the cold wine. There's someone in green that I know is like really good, is like holding people. Obviously I have Katsuhara Tatsumi, but 53 seconds is so long. Actually, That's probably perfect. That's like probably perfect for why I want to do that. Oh man, did you guys have your thing at school where like they would have the kids that would come in, like not kids but like obviously like when Naruto would do the sexy jutsu, everyone's like, oh my god, sexy jutsu, so hot blonde lady. So they're all like, did you have people who printed pictures of sexy jutsu Naruto and then like hand them out to each other so they can go look at them? Like we were playing at like recess or something like that, and then like these fucking kids would go over there and like, dude, check this out. And then like they take out the picture, and then it's like they take out the picture from like they have it in their pocket. They unfold the picture like we're under there in like the in the play place area, and they take it out and it's just like this really disgusting pixelated picture of sexy jutsu Naruto, and I'm like, and we're all like, whoa, look at the boobies on this one, oh my god. And then like we gotta watch out if like if there's any girls coming or the teacher or anything like that, because it's like fucking sexy jutsu Naruto. That's something I've completely forgotten about until like you mentioned that right there, Masher. That's insane. That's like a repressed memory, because I want to try to forget about it because it's a real cringe moment, but it's like, fuck yeah, sexy jutsu. But anyways, I need to human enemies. Oh, perfect. Kasahara Tatsumi, you're gonna be our girl today. Laura, you're there. Sitting on down on the world of the turn, baby, on the cold one. Oh, damn it. Always with the going to the 6th of the 75. Oh my god. Alright. This I know is going to be like an absolute ball buster of a mission. I'm not so much concerned about quickly clearing it. I'm more concerned about taking as much time as possible to increase my bar game, so I can be ready for when the big moment comes. Go go! Hello, Sakura. Goodbye, everybody. There we go.
全部まとめて燃やしてやるよ。ドリーンインフェルノチェイン。
Oh, thank goodness. Because I was really riding on that whole thing right there to work. I think my pile flare missed. But thankfully I got enough particles out of that to complete it in one try, which I'm glad. That was a very good run. See, there you go. You do a little planning, you do a little thinking, and you can win. It's easy. It also helps that I've got some busted as shit supporters, but hey, I want to win. Oh my god, it sends me all the way back up there every time. Oh, thank god. Demons only. It's demons from here to 75. You've had similar situations happen back in high school. It's like, damn, that is fucking crazy. You know, it's one thing to do it in like in high school, but like not high school, but elementary school, because it's like, oh boy, the booby action. But it's like, bro, you guys are like, what, 15 to 18 years old, you know? Is this like a lack of computer literacy or ability to access to computers? That's my question. It's like, man, at that point, we're just looking it up. We know what to look for. We got our tags over there on X Hentai that we've set up. I got past the panda. I'm making it worth my while. Oh, okay. There's some fucking lag right there. I won, but at what cost? Oh, you love the game there, Benikage? It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Who's everyone's favorite of Kuro Inu? Well, I'm very partial to my brown-colored women, so I forget what her name is, but you know which brown lady I'm talking about from fucking Kuro Inu. The lady who gets like the best scenes in the entire series. She's literally so good. They put her again in the remake, or that either that or thinking something else. I still that scene is like really burned in my memory because I was not the one with the Olga Discordia, that's her name. Not just her, but like there's the other scene where they're over there in the plaza and they are sitting there waiting for something to happen, and it's like, okay, we're going to, if you don't give up the information regarding this girl, that's it, exactly, I'm trying to describe that, the lolly halfling. They publicly execute that little girl by impaling her on like the biggest thing ever. I'm like, yeah, that's some brutal shit right there. There's another Lilith VN that I was trying to think of earlier. It wasn't Captive Market. It's oh my god, what is that thing called? Not Kara the Bloodlord. It's something else. It's really hard. It's real hard sadistic stuff. Celestine was the princess lady, wasn't she? She was the nice big blonde lady. Let's save pile for this next one. Oh fuck! I thought it was the boss. Look at that! Do you see this, guys? He got caught in the middle of the air and it caused it to get on top of that. Oh my god. Man, if you didn't catch it live, you would have missed it. Well, besides Kuro Inu there, guys, I'm sure you guys have seen, you know, those other hentai series. Cause I would like to get off of Kuro Inu because that's just really brutal stuff. I like it, yes, but let's get off of that. I'm sure there's other more nicer vanilla features out there, you know? Or better yet, here's a good question. Have you guys seen any new, you know, OVA releases like that? Of series that you've been wanting to see adapted or anything like that so far? What do you think of it? Like the only thing that I've seen as of late that was in terms of adaptation was the Liliana-san of My House. That and her sister. That one is a really good adaptation. I liked it. Oh my god, I nearly fucking killed her. Please hit. Oh, thank god, that would have killed me. We can talk about other stuff, but let's not bring in the whole, really hardcore aspects. So then we go on like the opposite end of the spectrum, which is a nice, safe, vanilla adaptation of Liliana of My House and Annette of My House.
っしゃー上村舞香の出番だ
Wonderful, wonderful adaptations. Well, I mean, of course Liliana's popular. Have you seen what she looks like? And the fact that she is literally for you, oh man, that's a multi-million-dollar seller right there. I remember I was doing like a whole campaign to promote both the sale and piracy of Liliana-san of My House, all of December of like 2019. Because I was like, everybody needs to see this right now. Oh, shit. No, she got caught in the invincibility. Ooh, there we go. Wasted my little flare. I wasted that flare back there because, yeah, it knocked her into the next phase, but then she goes in invincibility and wastes the entire time. Sumnatori Part 3 to be released soon. Keep an eye out, everyone. Improving a skill for swords. Should we level them up fully for both weapons, or does it matter if I improve it with a level 1 weapon? Oh, are you talking about, like, skill level? Because when you do something like that, I think I have one extra somewhere. Oh, perfect. It doesn't really matter what level it is. If you're trying to improve the skill... Oh, that's a 3-5. Unlock you. No, you don't need to level them up fully. You can just hit improve skill like this and do that. It won't matter because all it does is just improve the weapon's skill level. It doesn't change anything like add levels. So you can just level up one of them and just increase the skill using other copies you get. Lock that because I don't want to lose a really cool weapon. Alright, back to the tower. 66. You like Chizuru's Diary. It's a dark but a good adaptation for sure. I've never seen that. Oh, have you guys played any of those, I forget what... Empress, that's it. Have you guys played any Empress VNs or watched any of their content before? That's it's like the opposite end of the spectrum in terms of like, something like Kuro Inu, where it's like total... Kuro Inu is like 100% maledom and male sadism. This is the opposite, where it's like 100% female sadism, inflicting pain upon men all the time. Oh, scare the fucking shit out of me, I swear. Empress is the company that makes, what is it? Empress is the company that makes Starless. I'm sure people have heard of Starless before. Because they make that. They make Discipline. Discipline's another one that they made. That's another older title for sure. Also, go play Discipline. It's really good. It's really fucking funny sometimes too. They made another more vanilla title in the early 2000s as well. It's a generally pretty solid company. They take a long time in releasing content, but it's like it's like hands down one of the most like it's a 100% an Oboro type of series. And that's it. They made Bible Black. That's right. I'm trying to remember that. The people have heard of Starless. What am I thinking? No, people have heard of Bible Black. Everyone knows what that is. You look up them hentais, you're gonna be watching Bible Black at some point. I liked Starless a lot. That was a very fun adventure. It is gross in some places and very brutal, but hey, it makes for quite an interesting adventure. I'm sure as hell not gonna forget it. I guess the classic Asanagi mantra right there. Females dominating men? Ridiculous. It's crazy even. It's retarded. Absolutely. Every time I think of Asanagi, is like the way I discovered him was when I found out about his Grand Blue Fantasy Dojin, about the what's her face, Korwa, the Korwa Dojin, where she makes a mind control suit, and then the guy's like, put on the suit, put it on. Cleavage, that's it. I remember. That's what I was trying to remember because I have both the I have the movie of that. I was like, that's really good. The VN ain't too bad either. It's hard to find. I wouldn't be surprised if someone actually sat there and, you know, watched Bible Black and thought, hey, the little lady with the breener up there? Ah, that's fine, I like that. That's gonna be my new favorite fetish. I'm gonna tell the whole world about it. Empress as a company, though, that's really good. I can't help but recommend them. Asanagi is a favorite of yours because he loves short stacks. I love me some short stacks too. I think most the modern day short stack lovers have you know, sat there and played, what's that Zelda game called? Twilight Princess with Midna in it. Midna and her retardedly huge ass and like well-defined tits on a fucking goblin of all things. I'm like, okay, Nintendo, you didn't have to do that, but here we are looking at some of those. I'm like, Jesus, that's some sussy shit right there, Nintendo. It reminds me, whenever I think of Midna, it reminds me of the post like Nintendo in the early 2000s. They're like, no, we're not gonna have sexy ladies except if it's only on one of our licensed titles. And then what is it? And then Nintendo in 2018, they have like their hottest bitches to date, where they have like Midna and Pyra, Twin Tail from Arms, fat ass Zelda. I'm like, holy shit. They don't care anymore. They went all in on the fucking Kuma market. They know where the money is. Kaori Seiki was in such a scheming occult otaku. She was the mom. You got that fucking right, Jeff. God damn. And look at that, we're on floor 70 already. We're making great progress. Now I gotta go to the bathroom because it's gonna be a nice bout of concentration. Alright. I'm always so glad you guys turn out in full force for Taimanin streams. Because I love playing this game, I really do. I love talking to you guys even more. You guys would make it worth it. Alright. How far along are we? And the thing is, like, power of internet thirst, and, you know, the Midna's creator did not intend for her to be such a lewd queen on the internet. I don't think anybody did. I thought Midna was kind of weird looking in the game, but then there was some, like, some art out there that I'm like, okay, I'm convinced. I'm convinced that this fat ass little imp is a real sussy baka for sure. Man, that the ass is fat. Man, Midna's hot. Have you guys seen that little like meme that was going around for a while about how Jeevel from Deltarune was like, they vocoded the voice and they made him read the Midna copy pasta, where it's about this guy who's just screaming how much he loves Midna because she's so fucking hot. That's like, it's like me out there just like, I remember one day I just spent literally an hour just talking about how hot Rinko is and how much I enjoy how hot she is. It's like, oh, I love Midna. I love her fat, stupid imp ass. I want to eat this whole imp ass in my whole life. I'll never want to let it go. I want to love it and take care of it so badly. I forgot about this mission. I really did. I didn't realize that this is like, you have to fight all those girls in this one tiny room. Thank you. I'm glad I'm the highlight of your week. At the BD streams and you at the corn streams. It's like, we're gaming now. I'll answer questions about how to build characters and what the hell they're supposed to do. And then we'll go talk about how hot Midna is. Isn't that the best part? That's the best part about these streams. Kazuna has done streams before from what I remember. I guess he's really, you know, got pushed into doing it because he does Dead by Daylight streams, I know, with Mr. BD. I'm not much of a... I don't like Dead by Daylight very much, so it's like... I'm glad Mr. BD found a partner to not get so frustrated and mad. Get through the awful lobbies together. Yukikaze. You know, there's one thing I actually say that I do like about Yukikaze is that she uses like one of her skins is just two like 500 action, like two magnums, and that's it. Like it's pretty cool because those weapons look awesome, and actually using them with her is kind of fun. Oh, fuck off. She woke up the second that happened and it missed completely. Ooh, well that got scary. She got three hits off me on the beginning. I was like, got me scared. I'm like, shit, that's gonna hurt. 72. Almost there, guys. Almost there. Yeah, it's probably the same thing that's gonna happen again. They did that with Zelda this time. But because like, you know, Twilight Princess came out like when the GameCube and the Wii were in their transitionary phases. One was coming in and the other was leaving. So Breath of the Wild was in the same situation. It's on the Wii U, but it's also on the Switch. And you know, they gave Zelda like her biggest ass of the lifetime. So it's like Nintendo knows how to get a lifelong audience for sure and make new fans. Are you shitting me? What? That counts? Her AI broke, did you see that? I just got up like 6 shots in a row against her. I stood completely still for almost like a solid 10 seconds. Alright, good job. Defeated her. Thankfully, Astaroth isn't too dangerous. But we also managed to get an AI break on her, so it's like, okay, I'm not going to complain there. So far, it's only 4 deaths. I imagine that's about to change when we get to 74 and 75. God damn it, really? Of all things, their impact when they come in, it's like, it hits me. Their grunt sound effects like sound like the guy, the dock workers from Shenmue. I was like, I can't even, like, what? They sound like, it's like, I'm like, oh my goodness. It makes me laugh every time. Alright, here we go. They gave you an easy floor with floor 73, now 74. Well. Oh, this is the one with Maika in it, so it's actually relatively easy. I mean, I can't really, like, say it's easy, it's 74. Maika can still kick my ass, like, really quickly. But then we'll get to 75 and we'll probably die. At least 1 or 2 times. The mirror match. Maika v Maika. I'll show you who the real faker is. That fight went literally perfectly. Oh my god. Holy shit, that was actually insane. That's like that was perfect setup. Like, the explosion went slightly forward enough. I timed it perfectly for the incendiary round. And then I procced the carpet bombing off on there. She just melted. I loved it. This probably won't turn out the same way. Let's give it an attempt. No. I know it's going to be hard. Even for her. We can do without a little critical hit damage. We need some safety. If we die, well, obviously if we die, we can just do it again. It's not like it's gonna go away, or I have limited daily attempts. God, could you imagine if you had limited daily attempts at the tower? Like, of all things. Like you can only get like 5 attempts at like floor 415 a day or something. Like, oh my god. That'd be terrible. See, there you go. I wasn't in the corrective hop radius and I missed my pile flare. Alright, let's go. I hate you because of your fucking ass. There we go. That's the first one. I knew it. Because Kasahara Tatsumi's disarm didn't hit. It only hit one. And the thing is, with Ruthless Explosion, it has like a very long animation for it. So I have to get far away. The thing is, this arena is so small, I can't get away very far. Alongside Maika's recovery. So this is a very tough situation for her. God damn it. Oh, I knew it. I need a better slow. Because having to wait for that flower to bloom to do damage, that is not happening. That's way too slow. I need something better. I need like a hard slow somewhere. Or I don't know, I feel the need. Have you ever felt black lightning before? What's black lightning? Ah! Like that. Ugh. I can't use exactly Issei no Doka immediately because it's 3 random enemies and I have to kill everything else in the first place, and I don't have enough particles to start me off. I need something. I need to think of something to get like a slow in there. Because obviously there's like the green with Fumisaika. She has a snare, which is actually really handy. And honestly, may be a good idea. Stuns, I don't know. The stun right there is fine. How's this? Knocks back all of them and restores health. That's not exactly what I need so much as health. I need them to be able to stop and hold still. Saika's sounding really good right about now. Kiara, what do you do? Freezes in a line. That's not the best, and that's 63 seconds, so I'm not going to see it ever. It's also a freeze, which means the next hit will take it off. Saika, are you going to be the girl for me? So let's give you like a +5 enchant or something, so you can actually have main stats. Sue is hotter than Yuki. Yeah, that's for sure. We don't have to deal with Yukikaze's disgusting character ever. Like every time Yukikaze appears, something bad happens. And something bad did happen. I died literally twice. But you have +5, Saika. We'll give it a few more attempts. But I know exactly what I can do that'll complete this very quickly. I mean, I showed it to you guys the other day. The writers knew no one could say otherwise. No, they can't make Yukikaze not hot or not be important. Oh, we gotta give that to other characters. I'm doing a lot less damage for sure. Ooh, damn, I'm already getting hurt a lot. No, fucking shit. Okay, I can't use... I'm trying to double dash away, but that actually turned out really well. That was a good experiment, because I learned something out of that for sure. That Maika was very good. That was very solid of her, and we actually were able to do a lot of damage. But we'll put on Pyro, actually. We'll do that. Because I cannot have her... She has such a long recovery inside. I can't do that. Like, baby, I can't be having this. I can't be having you take 8,000 damage because of a technicality. I'm already taking way too much damage in the first place. Whoa! Well, I messed that up for sure. That's 7. I think that's 8. We'll give it 8. I can't head up the middle. I have to head up the sides. Because what I want to do is I want to try to like single out Yukikaze. Single out Yukikaze, then Sakura, then Rinko. Because those two, because in that order, are the most lethal combinations of the entire game. If I have some way to soften them up with like an ultimate or something, that would be very helpful. Because if I'm able to throw down an ultimate at least at some point, that means I'll be able to break their armor when they wake up. Put this for coverage. Right. There we go. Oh my lord, Jesus Christ. Fucking blinked and I missed it. Jesus. Fucking Sakura jump scare. Oh my god. Bro, she was cooking that. She was fucking cooking that mission. She was cooking that shit over there. View it over the side. Oh my god. I literally went from like 3/4 of my health to 0. Holy shit. Man, I literally blinked and she evaporated. Of course, it's always the life on 75. Jesus. Together, which means I can get around them enough. They're gonna have the delay. Their armor's busted. Oh, perfect. Sakura, what the fuck was that? What did you do? Oh my god. You were supposed to get snared. That means you can't move. Does that move bypass snares? Oh my god. It's really fucking solid damage though. You're doing a good job. I think I'm too far away. Oh, perfect. Broke the armor. Go, baby, go. No. Oh my god, that hurt. Fuck you, Rinko, you bitch. That sucked. We were so close, too. Oh my god. That fucking slut blasted me with the Mugenhoe. How many projectiles do you have, Rinko? Jesus. What an incredibly brutal floor. It's still hard today. I thought I had dodged all those bullets too, but that didn't happen, of course. Taking way too much damage already. Come on, buddy. Ooh. If Emily was on one of the bosses on this floor, oh my god. Now, it would require invincibility not to get hurt by her. No, just to get past her in the first place. She just riddle you with bullets from any range. Oh god. Even then this floor is already so brutal enough with the 3 most annoying enemies in the game. I mean, Asagi and Oboro are very much easier to deal with because they have a much more easier attacks to dodge than compared to someone like Rinko or Yukikaze or Sakura, where they have chasing attacks and huge planet-size AoEs that you have to deal with. And they're in their powered-up forms too, so they're always like doing huge amounts of damage at all times. It's always Rinko too. That damn slash is like, it has full frontal coverage for her and it's like absolutely painful. I got rid of Sakura though, which is very, very good. But Rinko's out here causing problems. You're supposed to be helping Rinko, not causing more problems. Oh my god, thank god it activates. Well, that was bad. Yeah, that was a really bad attempt on my part. I didn't even realize that Rinko was right in front of me, and I got way too close to Sakura there. They all got way too spread out. But if Emily was the boss, Asagi for her slowdown skill, and Oboro for a freeze, it doesn't matter whatever the freeze would be. Emily's turret acts independently of her, so Asagi can still get shot, would probably still get shot during Kojinka, and Oboro's slow she would still be shot. Because, like, Emily, you are a special gal for sure.
おっしゃ上村マイカの出番だ
She brings so much difficulty wherever she goes. We can do this. We got this. We're surviving the phase. Blame it on the phone.
あの野郎で
Crab battle. Oh no, he stabbed in the back. Dang, I'm already at 3/4 of health because they keep trying to farm for particles. Come on now, we got this. Taking way too much damage. I'm probably dead.
インフェルノチェイン
Wow! Okay. Thanks a lot, asshole. Thanks, Rinko. You actually did a good decision right there. Took your time while you were snared to activate your Kutan rounds. Thanks a lot. Because I remember I would do this floor with Asagi. That's how I did it the very first time. Oh, he paid a high price for the one on ice. Cold one. I feel it coming. I'm having macaroni and cheese, and I want to live up to the cheese portion now. This is annoying. Good, stay there. You stay there. Oh, she has the aerial denial version of that. Oh, God. Oh, God, Maiko. Holy fuck. Are you serious? I am... Oh, I didn't update the death counter. That's 14. I'm so fucking done with you. We're going for it. We're going for like that. We're doing the bad thing. We're gonna do a bad thing, everybody. This mission's gonna end in the next like 40 seconds. Oh man. I could not even see Sakura coming. And she literally drops an entire bear in my path and smashes Maika's toes for the kill. That right there, that's the straw that broke the fucking camel's back. Like you can just eat it. I had you. Get down here. Fuck you. Okay, we made it. I didn't like the way we had to made it, but we made it. That's 75 floors. That only took 3 hours. Oh. 14 deaths. Almost all of them coming from this exact floor. Fuck, it's hard. Ugh, we made it, everybody. We did it with Maika. We did what needed to happen, though. But we did it. We took her all the way from 1 to 75. We used a variety of stuff. We used blue, green, and red. I gotta say, I'm proud of it. Took a lot out of me, but boy oh boy, I avoided myself having a heart attack for sure. Because I knew if I tried it without the, the I win button. But I'm like, oh god, I could feel the headache coming. I'm like, I'm mad, I'm annoyed. It's like, nope. I've had enough. I'm gonna let go and take what's mine. And boy howdy, that's what I did. It's fucking over. 14 deaths with Maika. Could have been none, but hey, sometimes things go a different way. But, well, we've done what we needed to do today for sure. We have completed the entire tower. Stressed out, deathed out and all. But hey, we did it. I think we'll cut it off here for sure. So, next week we have, I don't know what we'll have next week yet. Oh, no. We won't have any streams for, yeah, I beat them. I had to use the good old I win button. But frankly, I was like, I'm not having this. You're making me stressed out, and I want to go watch a movie later. And I don't want to be stressed out during the movie. I want to get it over with, and I want to win. But, next week, on Tuesday, though, we'll be back on Tuesday. On Tuesday, it's a very special time. I've been planning this one out. We're going to do a tier list. We're going to do the Cornsfield tier list of various things about the girls. And then various things about the girls in Action Taimanin. We will be doing we'll be doing a tier list on Tuesday, so be prepared for that. And but after Tuesday, I don't know what we'll be having next. I'll post the schedule later. I'm burping. But either way, thanks everybody for showing up and having a good time with me, talking about our various things and enjoying our various kind of anime content. Very fun stuff. And it's yeah, I had a very fun time today. We had a lot. It was stressful. It was action-packed. You learned something. Taught some people some new things. It was great. It was all around a really good stream. So thanks a lot, everybody. Thanks for coming by. So it's like your boy Hardcorn says, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye, everybody.